tiene pinta de ser. Tiene pinta de ser. This is a longish phrase and it's similar to saying it seems to be, or it looks like. Okay, so if you want to give your opinion about something, something that you are seeing, and if you want to say it seems to be that, that's an awesome place, or it looks like that's a great place or a great thing, or it looks awesome, right? You can use this phrase for that. Tiene pinta de ser. Obviously, you are talking or you're referring to a thing or a person, okay? For example, let's look at some examples. No tienes pinta de ser por aquí. No tienes pinta de ser de por aquí or por aquí. Both are okay, so you can have this or not. De por aquí, and that means, the whole sentence means, you don't look like you're from around here. So this is clearly a phrase, or this whole sentence means something like, if you see someone who's lost, right? And I don't know, the person looks confused because they don't know where they are. You can say that. No tienes pinta de ser por aquí. And in the situation, this phrase means you don't look like ... Obviously, if you add the word no, well, it's a negative sentence. So it's like saying you don't look like, and then the rest. Okay? So it can be positive or negative. No tienes pinta de ser de por aquí. Okay, so that's what this means. This phrase means, and that's how it's used in that situation, of course. Obviously, you have to know the conjugation of the verb tener, which, it means to have. So it's tricky because if I literally translate this sentence, it says something like it has paint of being. So, or to paint. It's like, it doesn't make sense. Tener, tiene, to have, or in this situation, it has. Pinta, pintar, it could come from the verb pintar, which it means to paint. De ser, of, or from, this word has many meanings. And ser, you know what that means. It's the verb to be in Spanish. So it doesn't make much sense when you say it, when you try to translate the whole thing word by word. But as an expression, as a phrase, it means it seems to be, it looks, or it looks like. Okay? By the way, this phrase is commonly used in Spain. Okay, this is mainly from Spain. It's commonly used, and you're gonna hear Spaniards say this phrase a lot. Okay, but all Latin America knows what this means. So don't worry if you're confused and you're thinking, I don't know if I should learn this because this is only from Spain, this is said in Spain, not in Latin America. Don't worry, because most nowadays, because, the internet, because of the internet, all the Spanish world is very close to each other, like by itself, it's close. Like people from Latin America and Spain, they interact a lot, they talk a lot. So we know. I'm from Mexico. I know the meaning of this. Now the next example. Tiene pinta de ser una buena peli. Tiene pinta de ser una buena peli. This means it seems to be a good movie, or it looks like a good movie. something like that, similar to that. So we can see here that tiene pinta de ser is positive in this sentence. So you're saying that it seems to be, it looks like. If you add, for example, you have the phrase here, right? This is the phrase. Tiene pinta de ser. And then the only thing you gotta add is something, you have to add the rest of what you want to say. So it looks like to be, it seems to be a good movie. So in this case, a good movie is una buena peli. Peli, by the way, is just a short form to refer to película, which is the whole term that means movie. Okay, in Spain, they say this a lot, peli, just like school, they call it cole, because of colegio. But yeah, peli. Also in Latin America, sometimes this happens. People refer to movies as peli. That's singular, of course. So it's just one movie, peli, la peli. Okay, ¿quieres ver una peli? Do you want to watch a movie? Okay, so that's good to know. There's short forms of certain words in Spanish. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. So it's a phrase that is very easy to use. Tiene pinta de ser. And then you can add una buena peli, un buen libro, a good book, una buena peli, a good movie. I don't know, you can say whatever you want. You have an adjective, and obviously you have an article, una, indefinite article, una buena peli. Well, in this case, this is a noun, movie. Okay, excellent. When you're talking about, for example, in this situation, we have de por aquí. That is actually a term, the whole phrase, de por aquí, and that means from around here. So that's another good phrase to learn, de por aquí. ¿Eres de por aquí? Are you from around here? Okay, so this phrase is really good, really important to know, and that means from around here. Okay? Interesting. It looks like a complicated Spanish sentence, and phrases, advanced phrases, but when you break everything down, you can see how it works, and it's very easy. It's not that complicated.